Hey guys, welcome to NPS tutorial. Now I'm going to show you how to check and analyze the self-select issue on promoter, passive, and detractor. Firstly, log into your NPS account and it will go directly to your dashboard. To check your NPS, the self-select issue, you go into reports and go into self-select issues, will take you directly to the issue analysis menu. Once you are there, firstly check the data range, which we're going to choose 2013 analysis. So choose Jan 1st until 31st of December 2013. Make sure the filter is by experience date. And to go into the details, you can check on the advanced options, which you are able to choose the loyalty, the program code, the status, and home entity, host entity, and also LCs. So in terms of loyalty, you're able to choose promoter, detractor, passive, and detractor and passives. For now, we're going to check on the detractors. For program code, we're going to choose GIP. For status is basically if you want to check the specific issues in completed stage, match stage, or realization stage. For now, we're going to choose for all to understand all the comments, all the issues. And you can choose home entity if you want to understand more into the OGIP detractor issue, and choose host entity if you want to check more details on the IGIP detractor issues. Once you choose your selection, then you choose go, and this will take you into the self-select issue report generation. So in this report, it's basically there is a level 1 and level 2. So what does it mean, level 1 and level 2? Level 1, it's basically the main heading topics of every single issues that the customer are experiencing from the first time they are being inducted and until the end of their experience. And the level 2, it's basically the breakdown of the level 1. So take an example. In a level 1, there is information, and in level 2 of information, there is more details about program benefits, objective of the program, and exchange participant responsibilities and XPP. And it goes on for selection, induction, matching, communication, and so on. And in this analysis, you can see there are certain columns here. There are categories, self-select issue, and in level 1, there is the count, which are the number of counts of the issues and the percentage out of all the issues which has been selected by the customer. And in level 2, there are counts of every single issues and also the percentage out of the category of the level 1 and the percentage out of all the level 2 categories. So to count it much more faster, you can basically click count, which will sort directly from the highest to the lowest count. So here you can see in level 1, the biggest count is support, the second biggest is communication, the third biggest detractor is job description. And for sure, you want to know more details. What does it mean by support, communication, and job description? So you can go to level 2, but it turns out in level 2, the count, it's not as what has been mentioned in level 1. But in support, take an example, it's still the biggest detractor, but we want to know more the details of support. It's about support by hosting entity. The other level 2 of support is basically support by hosting by home entity, which is relatively lower than the count of the hosting entity. And if you want to see here communication, level 1 is the second biggest detractor, but in level 2, communication is basically number 6. And if you want to know more, like job description clarity is number 3 biggest in level 1, but in level 2 it's basically number 4. And it's all about the alignment with the TN form, which has been set before. And take an example again, if you want to see logistical support, is the one of the fourth biggest detractor issue in level 1, but we want to understand more what is logistical support. And if you see level 2, the biggest of detractor in logistical support is basically about accommodation. And this is where you're able to understand much more deeper about the self-select issue in your program, specifically in GIP. But in understanding the self-select issue, it's not enough by only knowing the categories or the self-select issue and account. The most important thing is to understand what is actually our customers are saying about the experience. So that's why in this right side, you're able to see the comments that the customers are leaving for ISEC for us to understand and for us to read it. So you can basically click. So take an example in ISEC support. I'm going to click the comments. It will go into a new tab, and here you're able to find the customer comments, which is regarding ISEC support. But just for you to know, this customer comment is not necessarily only talking about ISEC support, because this customer comment is basically a wrap up of the experience that the customer are experiencing through the program. So you might find points which is directly connected to the issue, and you might find points which is not also directly connected to the issue. But the most important thing is for us to understand more detail about the experience of the EP through the comments that they are actually saying about their experience, about ISEC, about the services, about things that can make this program into a better experience for our customers. So this is basically how are we able to understand the self-select issue from understanding the level 1, the level 2, the percentage, the count, and also the comments of every single customer which experienced the GIP program in this specific. So hopefully these simple steps are able to make you understand much more detailed the customer experience that we are providing, and I'm really hoping that we are able to listen more to our customer and understand their experience to improve our future experience in the program. Thank you very much and happy analyzing.